As a business coach and a strategic consultant, one of the challenges what I always see in the business world is that many of the businesses are right now in the phase of moving from the present generation to the next generation. And there is a lot of gap, just like what we generally call as a generation gap. In business also, I am seeing a lot of generation gap. Because the all-generation person must have built this business over a period of time. He must have put all his energy, all his money, all his time, everything. He must have put his life into it for the last 25, 30 years and built it to this level. And on one fine morning, and also at the same time, what has happened is that he must have sent his son to US or UK and he must have completed his business studies and he's coming back and joining his business. And all of a sudden, his son is saying that, what are you doing for the last 25 years? I think this doesn't work right now. 25 years of hard work, 25 years of experience, 25 years of, his life, entire life, which has been put in the business, and his son is saying that, what you have been doing is something wrong. So this is not acceptable. There start some conflicts. I've seen in many families between the father and the son, between the two generations, there have been a lot of conflicts. Especially in this new generation, we all know that right now people are looking at valuation, people are looking at bringing in venture capital, private equity funding, how I can get my company listed and all those kinds of different things, which were not that much common in the old generation. So there has been a lot of challenges which we come across on a day-to-day basis at our consulting firm Brahma, on this particular issue. That's why I thought of just sharing with you a few important things which could be of some use to those people who are in this process. Either you are in the old generation entrepreneur or a new generation entrepreneur. How you can bridge the gap and really make your business move in a very smooth pace. The first thing is that the mutual respect. The all-generation person, the entrepreneur, who has put in 25 to 30 years, he has been in the business, he has put in his heart, soul and everything into the business. He has got hardcore experience, hands-on experience. Telling you very frankly, new generation guys, nothing can substitute experience. Let me be very clear with you. So he's bringing that level of experience. He has faced so much of challenges. He has seen so many setbacks in his life. So he's coming with hardcore experience, hands-on experience. So respect that experience, that 20, 30 years of experience. And nothing can substitute your B-school knowledge, your Harvard business education, or nothing can substitute that experience which he has brought in. And also you should understand one more thing. All the B-schools, all the management education programs right now, if you look at it, they're all based on American management philosophies. In India, the things are all different. In India, most of the successful businesses are family businesses. In family businesses, emotions and sentiments also play a role. So the way you have to look at business is completely different in India. Hence, it's very important that you respect the old generation, the experience and the expertise and the kind of wisdom he's bringing into the business, one. And the old generation person, you have to respect your new generation, because the new generation always come with new ideas. We must have been doing the business in a particular way for the last 20 years. It doesn't mean that you can succeed in future by continuing the same way. If you keep on doing what you've always done, you will keep on getting what you've always got. If you wanted to make a substantial difference, you'll have to make some change. That change can happen from your new generation, your next generation person. He may come out with some brilliant ideas. So give him a chance to, express his ideas. Listen patiently. Respect his ideas. Respect his point of view. So mutual respect is very crucial in bringing up this company to this next level. Second point is common values. I have always seen that the conflict between the two generations most of the time happen not because of business ideas, not because of any new methodologies in business. It's primarily because, there is no common shared values. And sometimes I find that, the business which has been built over this period of last 20 years, he must not have even defined clear-cut values for the business. He must have been following certain values, but he must not have defined it properly. So when he has to pass it on to his next generation, his son or his daughter, that point of time, he doesn't know how to pass it. He doesn't know what kind of values he has been actually upholding. So it's very important that you should know what kind of values your business is carrying. If you haven't defined your core values of your business, you have to do it right now. If your new generation has already joined your business, better you both sit together and define the core values of the business. Because only if you have a core value, the core values of the business is nothing but your DNA. This DNA is the one which is going to get transferred over a period of time. This DNA is the one which is going to transfer generations to generations. So you have to very clearly define, because the way you do business, the methodologies, everything, strategies, everything may change. But the DNA, the core values you follow never change. So it's very important that you have to define the core values, and both the generations have to completely accept the core values, and both the generations have to come to a consensus that we are going to adhere to these core values. Third point is room for innovation. This new generation guy is coming out with a brilliant idea. Let him implement that. Let him try it out. Let your business, which you have built over the past 20, 25 years, why not you create an incubation for your next generation? Your son or daughter who is coming out of the B school with a brilliant idea, saying that, Dad, I can actually make this business more profitable by doing this. So instead of giving the entire business to him, why not you create a space within your business, maybe a small department, maybe a small product development, maybe a small business idea which is connected with the core business. Ask him to implement that. You incubate that, you mentor your next generation, and let him implement that. Because many of the brilliant ideas which is there in the new generation person's brain, only when it comes to implementation, he realizes that it is possible or not. So give him a chance to implement. So I would rather say that every business should become an incubation for the next generation. So this is very crucial, because they should get a chance to execute what their ideas are. If you don't allow them to execute their ideas, they will always feel that you are suppressing and you are actually, putting an end to all the good ideas what is coming out of their brain. Now, these are just three important things what we always find, we always come across when we look at businesses. And there are many other points also. So what I always wanted to communicate to all the businessmen is that there should be mutual respect between the two generations. There should be absolutely good understanding. And the new generation, your son or daughter, when he comes into your business, he or she should know what are the core values you and your business has been following. And definitely there should be enough space for that person, the new generation person, your son or daughter, to execute his ideas. That's where I said be an incubator for your next generation. So these kind of concepts, once you apply, I can tell you that your business can become a legacy. And that is what you really want your business to be, right? So this is possible by just executing in the right way. See you next time. Bye.